Christ, my hands are cooked. I don't know how much longer I can do this shit anymore.
Bring him back. They gotta bring him back.
Someone ordered a tostada. What the fuck even is that?
I don't know, but I'm still trying to wrap this damn burrito.
Trump, bring him back! How the fuck do I even work this thing?
Yeah, this shit is impossible.
Trump, bring him back!
Trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, trust them to be them.
Right. To be themselves.
Trust a snake to bite you.
Right.
Trust a liar to lie. Trust a thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be them. Too. But know them when you see them.
Ouch. Right in the heart with a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on man. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the lab. I feel a cold stare.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. So, talking to a friend of mine, and they're talking about, the immigration and the ICE and the riots. And and I had a little bet. I said, listen, man, I give it 6 months to a year. And you're like, what you mean? I said, oh, man, I give it 6 months to a year, and they're going to turn the tables because they don't want to do this work. And, and I've seen the things where you saw some Hispanic or Latino people, like, where the black people at? No, not coming because of the racism in your own community. But, in the hypocrisy. But we're not going to just say, we could tell you some things. So, as first things first, the Mexican flag thing, not a good look. That's already been said a million times. But here's the other thing. Because I found out that Hispanics are not buying Coca-Cola because at a Coca-Cola plant, one of the supervisors or managers or whatever, I'm assuming it's a white guy, called ICE and rounded up a bunch of Hispanics at a Coca-Cola factory, plant, whatever. So they buying Pepsi like black people used to buy Pepsi back in the day because of the disrespect from COVID. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, cool. I get it. But I was like, listen, and I've said this a million times, look outside, wherever you're at in America. They said for the last 15, 20 years, Mexicans or Hispanics are hardworking people. They knew they was here illegally. They knew they was paying them under the table and paying them lower wages. They were here doing the jobs that they didn't want to pay Americans and black Americans to do because you had to pay the actual fair wage. Cool. It is what it is. But now you crippled yourselves because you don't want to do the work. You don't want to be on these farms. You don't want to do this construction. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fix, like, be the mechanics and this, that, and the third. You just wanted to do all these cushy management jobs, right? Hire some white guy, let them do things for a year, 2 years, and then boom, put them in a cushy office and let all the Hispanic folks do it. You don't want to clean your houses. You got Hispanic people to do that. We as black people, we seen this play before. We did the construction already. We did the farm and the agriculture already. We did the maids and all that, the cooks and all. We've done it. We know how this is gonna go. So I was like, yeah. Between ICE and the deportation thing and the issues with quote unquote China and the supply chain, I was like, oh yeah, this is not gonna. If people think, oh yeah, they're gonna kick all the Hispanics out, and no, if they're gonna want people to come back, they're gonna try to kick people out and detain people. They might be detaining people to make them slaves, in the sense of, since you're here illegally, you committed a crime, we could lock you up for the crime, and then you have to work in the prisons as slave labor. Because for the last, like I've said it before, people like to talk about black people and black on black crime and this, that, and the third. Crime has really been going down in the black community the last 30 years now. So you're not getting us like you used to get us. So the Hispanic population, that might be one of the angles. I'm not saying it is, but it might be. But I look at it like, hey, Also, there's no black and brown coalition. We used to get hung out to dry by the brown, that's fine. It is what it is. But that that white and Hispanic coalition, oh, that might be broken forever. Now it might be it may not be, but it's gonna be it's a trust issue there now, because these are the white people. They you were pseudo white until you wasn't, right? So, and white people, I don't know, y'all y'all on that kick, like, now y'all gonna play the Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative game with the Hispanic folks, and I get it. We're the good whites, and you come over here with us good whites, and we're gonna put you into the underground, overground railroad, and those ones over there, they hate you. It's like, oh, that's gonna be the next game, right? We've seen it a million times. Um, Got to add some things to it that you might not want to know, and you might want to know. I don't know, but America was built on laziness. Just for the record, you know, and I'm gonna make it short and sweet. The way they got the land from the Native Americans, laziness. You didn't want to work for it, you didn't want to buy it, you didn't want to trade for it. You just wanted to get them drunk and say they gave it to you, and kill them, because you didn't want to do things the honest, righteous way. You didn't want to build a country, so that's where slavery, or that's black folks came in, right? You didn't want people, let's just say black people, and now people of color, to because they try to extend part of it now, but you didn't want us to have anything separately from white people. That's what Jim Crow is for. Because when you told people to pick themselves up by their bootstraps, we did it a lot. And then, oh, we got to burn that down, because if they're self-sufficient, you know, they're not here to take care of us. It's like, oh, okay, interesting. So it's all the violence, all the sabotage, all the conniving stuff is built on laziness, bringing all these immigrants from foreign countries, whether it be illegal immigrants or H-1B1 visas. It was built on laziness. We don't want to do the work. We're going to bring somebody in from somewhere else. They going to do it, right? So what you have now is a situation where if you've taken a country back and you want to make America great again, white people are going to have to actually roll up their sleeves and put some labor in. And if you was a betting man, Vegas would say, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Yeah, collectively not going to happen. Because they don't want to do heavy labor. So just like I would say Trump has made these deals and said and had these strong stances, he gonna have to back away from this one, because all these companies with all these corporations, these white CEOs, they gonna start going, hey man, we don't have workers, we don't have productivity, we're losing money. Yo, I wanted them gone, but now my company's in the red. A couple of million, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars. We need some help. We need them back. And, the first thing they're going to do is try to pay white people. And they're going to go, white people know, I'm not doing no hard labor jobs. So I need you to pay me over to do little to nothing. And that ain't finna happen. You're going to get the blacks to do it. Oh, you're going to get us to do it. Interesting. You going to pay us? Let's see how much you're going to pay. They're not going to want to pay us either. Even though they'll pay us less than white people, right? So then they gonna go, brother, mejora la raza. They gonna do that. They gonna they gonna start going orderly. They gonna start doing all that stuff. And then it's y'all choice if y'all gonna fall in line the same way you did before? Or y'all going, if y'all come in, y'all gonna be like, nah, I got something for y'all folks. It's an interesting thing, but us as black people, we know, when people say they coming for y'all black people, bruh, you don't get it. Even if they want to go to we're gonna have a race war and a war, and it's gonna be a shootout in the streets. Even at the end of that, we'll still be here for one, and for two, they still ain't gonna want to do no damn work. So, this is the issue, about, am I that I'm betting on. I'm like, ICE is gonna do their job, but you gotta remember, it was last time it was build a wall, and then Biden was like, come one, come all, and then we throwing them back, and at the end of the day, it's just probably like 6 months to a year. It's just gonna stop. Like, okay, look, we didn't try to send people back. We didn't send people back. We need help now. The country broke, and we need all hands on deck. And we realize that the country is still majority white. Because I see the guys out. I see these white guys out here working. Really, they not working. They just on construction sites, walking aimlessly, like, bam, you ain't gonna pick up nothing, huh? Halfway doing landscape. Just yeah. Bro, it's bad. It's bad. Like some of those like jobs like electricians, plumbing, you know, 50-50. When you would call the Hispanic guy to come do something cheaper than everybody, can't find them like you used to, and that's all good. But some of they still here though. They're doing their thing. They doing their thing. They're like, you gonna pay me cash. We got to get out of here. Cool. But you gonna see white America cave. Don't even worry about talking to Black America about what we need to do. Just watch. Just watch. But that's just my 2 cents. That's what I'm betting on. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.